my God, there's a stink bug in here. Sir, you stay right there and do not come flying out at me, because I will literally scream bloody murder. Anyways. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I wanted to share with you 10 of my favorite lower waist products. This is an area of my life that I have been trying so hard to be more conscious of, is how much waste I'm creating in just everyday life, and trying to swap out things that are single use to things that can be used multiple times or are a permanent replacement for things. And there have been so many newer products and companies that have been taking a lower waist approach, which I love, because when I started to pay more attention to this a couple of years ago, there weren't a ton of options. But as you know, the years have gone on and people are becoming aware of it's an issue. A lot of companies are hopping on board, and maybe companies that you might not even think of. Some of these are more like smaller companies, but some of the things that I'm sharing you can get at, any store. So I just wanted to kind of include them all here for you, so you had a place to go if you were looking to make some swaps in your life. I will try to link everything below for you, that way you don't have to go searching for it. If there's anything that I can't find a link for, I will link something super similar. So without further ado, let's jump into my top 10 favorite low waist products. I should totally mention too that some of these products I have mentioned before in videos. That just goes to show how much I actually love them, because if I'm willing to talk about it a bunch of times, you know I love it, and you know that I use it literally all of the time. So I did just want to mention that some of these you probably have seen before, you may have even used before or heard of before. And some of them aren't like the most groundbreaking thing, but they are things that I literally use every single day and are top tier faves. So anyways, okay, number one is Youth to the People skincare. I freaking love this company in itself. They use amazing ingredients, and I'm here for that. I have super sensitive skin. If you've been here a while, you know my struggles with skin. I have allergic reactions to everything, but these are safe and sound for me. The first is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Cleanser. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm almost out. I need to replace this. And then this is the Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. And oh my goodness, this is the perfect moisturizer for anyone who has dry skin, but also combination skin. I kind of have a mix between both. In the winter time, I am super dry, but in the summertime, I'm really oily. And this works for both climates. That's low waist in itself. I don't have to have multiple products to serve a purpose, but also it just works so well, and it sinks really well into the skin. It's thicker, so you think that it would not sit very well, but oh my God, it just blends right in. It feels great. This is a glass jar. They're both glass, and then the plastic pump. So this is why I'm saying low waist, because not all of these products are completely zero waste. For me, I'd rather just put my best foot forward and do the best that I absolutely can. So yes, while they do still have a little bit of plastic on them, the jars themselves are glass. The plastic is recyclable, and so is the glass, of course. And I just freaking love these. They are a little bit of a higher price point, I won't lie, but for me and my skin, I'm willing to spend a little bit extra because I just have the most sensitive skin, and when I find products that work, I go with it, and even if it is a little bit more expensive, like I said, I'm willing to pay it. So I freaking love this brand. A lot of their products, I think almost all of them, come in glass packaging or recyclable packaging, which is why I'm mentioning them, but these two in particular, freaking obsessed. The next couple things I have to share with you are makeup products. I figured I would stick in the same realm that we're already in, and makeup has been one of those things because not a lot of companies do low waist makeup. I know that a lot of them are coming out with more options, or at least recyclable packaging, but to find a company that is almost completely low waste is very hard. But I have found Elate Cosmetics, and oh my goodness, I just love them. One, I love their packaging. They do their packaging in bamboo or glass, and if they do any plastic, it is recyclable, and they also have a send back program, which is just amazing. But they really focus on doing refillable packaging. So you, like, for example, this is my blush, and when I'm done with this blush, I can just pop out the center and choose another color if I want, and just pop that right back in the compact, and I'm good to go. And this one here is one of their palettes. They also have a bigger option if you like to have everything all in one. I just chose the smaller one because I don't use a ton of products or a ton of makeup, and I like to kind of streamline everything. But this one has my powder, my eyebrow powder, and my concealer. I love that everything is all in one, especially for travel. And these are just magnetic, so you can literally just pop them out, pop them in. You could do eyeshadow in here. They have little eyeshadow tins. Literally, you can customize it to do whatever you want. Again, a little bit of a higher price point compared to like a drugstore, but for something that you can refill and customize, I think their prices are like right on point. Also amazing ingredients, and I just freaking, like I said, love this packaging. I love what they're doing with the refills. They also have like face makeup. I'm just in love with this company. I love what they're stand for. They're out of Canada, but the shipping usually doesn't take very long, at least where I am. And yeah, I am just here for this. And then for my face makeup, I actually use the Beauty Counter Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer. Now you might be thinking, Kylo, this is a plastic tube. Why are you considering this low waste? Beauty Counter, amazing company, by the way, freaking obsessed with them. Love what they stand for, what their mission is, and they are truly focused on clean ingredients. Also amazing for sensitive skin that I've found so far. But you can actually send back your packaging as well, and they will recycle it through a program that they use. So that is why I'm considering this lower waste, because even though it is a plastic tube, you can send it back and they will dispose of it properly. And I just think that that is amazing. And I know that a lot of companies are doing that now. They either have like a take back program, or they recycle through TerraCycle or what have you. And I just think that's amazing. Arbonne is another one that does that, and I love them as well. I've used some of their products in the past, but for right now, we're talking Beauty Counter because this is what I have, and I freaking love it as a tinted moisturizer. I like to keep my makeup super simple, so this works for me. It has enough coverage, dewy, but I can, with a little bit of powder, I can kind of matte it out a little bit. I just love it. It also has SPF in it, which super important. But yeah, I freaking love this stuff. I love this company and what they're doing. And like I said, a lot of their packaging is either recyclable or they can do a take back, which I just love to see in company. The next product that I'm going to talk about, I feel like is like hella personal, because everyone's body is so different and how they adjust to certain products is so different. But for me, my favorite deodorant is the Native deodorant, and they recently changed their plastic-free packaging. It used to be in like a cylinder tube, and that was great and all. It was all well and good. They just changed their packaging to look like a normal deodorant package, and I find that this lasts so much longer. They just came out with this. Next time you need some, go get you this, because so much easier. But anyways, Native, they do come in plastic packaging as well. I just got this at Target, literally the same exact product, just in a different packaging, and this is paper or cardboard, so easily recyclable, and I just love it, and it works so well, at least for me. I do find that, like I said, that everyone's body is so different, so I can't say go out and buy this and it's going to work for you, but for someone who works out almost every single day, this deodorant is like my holy grail. It's the one that stands above. I have tried so many, and this is the only one that has stood the test of time. Another category that I have experimented quite quite a bit with over the years is oral care, teeth, floss, toothpaste, all of it. I have tried toothpaste bits. I have tried different kinds of bamboo toothbrushes. I have tried different kinds of natural floss. Like, I have tried it all. These next two products are like the stand above for everything. Duh, that's why I'm sharing all of this with you. But this combo, obsessed. We're gonna ignore that there's black on here because I do sometimes use a charcoal toothpaste and it just stains the bamboo and I don't know what to tell you about it. But this bamboo toothbrush is from Bite, which is a company that I love. They also do toothpaste bits and I really enjoyed using them. There's not a reason why I stopped. I just found this to be a little bit more accessible, which I'll talk about in a second. But I freaking love this toothbrush. It's bamboo, so easily recyclable, but you can just take the head off. So you just keep your base, and when you need another top, you order it, they send it to you, and you just stick it into your base. So way less packaging. Like, bamboo in itself, easily recyclable and a great option, but I love this because it just takes it that much further, and I love to see it. So it's super easy. Shipping is really inexpensive. I just love this option for toothbrush. And for toothpaste, this one I found recently. This is from Target, actually. It's a brand called Hey Humans, which I just learned is Jada Pinkett Smith's toothpaste company. I don't know if she makes any other products, but I just learned that, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, this is in aluminum packaging. Yes, it does have a plastic top, but it is recyclable. And I mean, this is one of the most recyclable products out there. So I love to see it. It works really well as a toothpaste. There's a couple of different flavors should you choose. They also have fluoride options and non-fluoride options. I just prefer the feeling of a regular toothpaste, and I was so happy to find this, so happy to try it out, and it actually works really well. And I went to the dentist recently and she was happy with my teeth, so that just goes to show it's an amazing product. This next product I did talk about in my favorites video, but I have to mention it again because it is changed the game when removing my makeup, and that is my face halo. This thing does not look like it would do anything. It doesn't look anything special. It just looks like a regular old cotton round, but it is not. It is microfiber, and your makeup just attaches to it and slips right off. It is insane. And you can just throw this in the washing machine, so it's a great option instead of using makeup wipes. I also have other cloths that I have used in the past, but this has by far been my most favorite, and it was like $20 for 3 of these. So if one's in the wash, you have other options. I get a couple of uses out of this before I wash it, and I find that it works really well. I freaking love this thing. I could shout it from the rooftops. Seriously, if you haven't tried it, and you wear makeup a lot or a decent amount, highly suggest it. And the last item in kind of the body category is a product that I have been using for, I want to say 7 or 8 years now, and it is like my top tier #1 low waist favorite, and that is my menstrual cup. I cannot shout a menstrual cup from the rooftops enough. I just find this the most fascinating product. I know it's not for everyone, but if you haven't tried one, I highly suggest it to see if it's for you, because it seriously is such a game changer. So I personally use a lunette cup. I just find that that was the right size and fit for my body. There are so many different companies now that make menstrual cups and different sizes, shapes, etc. Flow sizes or what have you. So definitely do your research on what would work best for your period, because obviously that's such a personal thing. I just really like lunette's fit, and for my flow, it just works the best. Also, period underwear, amazing option. So you just have to find what works for you. There are so many lower waist period products now that I just suggest doing your research, find what works best for you, because that is so a personal choice. But there are definitely so many options, and I could not suggest it more, especially for comfort reasons. Like tampons just, I mean, for me, I was just like singing the praises that I did not have to deal with tampons anymore. And I learned so much about my period from using a menstrual cup, and like, it just opened my eyes. Tampons, they make you feel like you are, like your flow is the heaviest ever, when really it might not be. It just is such a mind trick, in my opinion. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling about periods now, but find what works for you and go with that, because there are so much more comfortable options out there in the low waist realm. Moving on to kind of household items, one of the first areas that I went to when I was looking more into low waist options was options for my Keurig, because I had a Keurig already. I didn't feel the need to like get rid of it because it worked totally fine, but I hated the fact that obviously K-cups are complete plastic, and depending upon how many cups of coffee a day you have, it's just such a waste. So I was like, I want to find a low waist option for K-cups, and I did. So I have this little doohickey here, which is essentially just a K-cup replacement. So it's just plastic, yes, but you're not using, you're not throwing away plastic daily. I have had this for like 10 years now. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. At least 7 or 8. So you just put in a filter in here and then close it up, and you put it in your Keurig, and it works. And these are the filters that I use. I just got a huge box off Amazon. They are paper, so easily recyclable, or if you compost, you can compost them too. Yeah, you just put this in here, put in the coffee, good to go, and you are not wasting plastic using K-cups over and over and over again. I've been using this, like I said, for like 7 or 8 years, and it has done me well. My Keurig just died. So this option will go away because I'm not buying another Keurig. But I wanted to share for anyone who has a Keurig and is looking for lower waist options. And sticking to the drinks realm, I know everyone by now has replaced their water bottle and probably has a reusable coffee cup, but I am obsessed with this coffee cup, or this tumbler, that I just couldn't not share it. One, because it's so cute. It's got a silicone little covering here, bamboo top, and the top stays on really well. It like suctions in there extremely well, so no spillage. Got a straw. This thing, I'm obsessed with it. I use it for my iced coffee every single day. They do have different sizes. This is like the 16 ounce, I think, but I'm pretty sure they have a 10 or an 8 ounce, and then a bigger one too if you want to get it for water or what have you. But for me, I had iced coffee in mind, and I was like, I want something that's cute but also better for the environment, a lower waste option that's not completely plastic, because a lot of the reusable water bottles and stuff like that, they're plastic. You don't even realize that, like, you're like, oh, I'm using something reusable, which is great, by the way, not knocking that, but if you can find something that is even lower waste, that's amazing. And like I said, this is bamboo and glass. I love it. So the only area on here is the silicone. Great. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So cute. We have 3 products left, and they are all in the cleaning realm. And this first one, it has to do with dishes. It is this little thing right here. This is a Skoy Scrubber. I just got it off Amazon. I saw someone else talking about this, and I was like, that is the option for me, because I wasn't sure if we wanted to go with a bamboo brush that has like replaceable heads. I wanted something that was also going to be like user-friendly for my husband and not like a complete switch, because you also have to think about who else in your house is going to use these things and is it going to work for them, etc. He likes sponges, so I figured we would go with a middle ground here, and I actually really love this thing. So this one's the brand new one, that's why it looks so nice. We do have one that is on our sink right now that I thought was too much to show you, so this hasn't been used yet, but They essentially work exactly like a sponge. You literally can put the dish soap on here, put it under the water, do your dishes. It is very scratchy, so it does scrub really well, but it doesn't damage your pans. We do have non-stick pans, and we've used this on there. You just don't go ham on it, and it works still really well. And then you can throw this in either the dishwasher or the laundry and wash it. So we wash ours once a week. We just throw it in the dishwasher, and it works and it comes off clean. I love this option. These also were not very expensive. I think it was a 2-pack for like $8-ish. And again, something that we will have for a while. We've had our other one on our sink for, I want to say like 6 to 8 months or so, and it still works really well. We haven't had to break this second one out yet. So I'm really happy with it for an option. And yeah, I mean, if you want to go with a bamboo brush, you can do that too. But if you're looking for something that's kind of like middle ground, highly suggest this. The next product that I have to show you also has to do with dishes, and that is what we use for our dish detergent. And we actually use drops for, which is the company's brand name, for dishwasher detergent and our laundry as well. So they come in these little cardboard boxes, and you just open them like so. And I will take one out for you. So they just come in little packages like this that completely dissolve. This is the dishwasher one, obviously, but the laundry one's clear. They have laundry detergent in them, and they are an amazing option. One, they come in cardboard packaging. Yes, please. We are always here for that, for packaging that is easily recyclable. And then also the product itself, dissolvable. You don't have to worry about having a plastic bottle afterwards or any sort of waste whatsoever. Once you're done, the only thing you have left is this box to recycle. This packaging is also compostable. Love to see it. And the ingredients are amazing. They're clean, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free. They are everything that you want in a lower waste product. And this company does incredible things for the environment, and I have just loved using them. I know switching to something, if you're used to using like regular detergent, switching to something like this can seem a little bit intimidating. You're not sure if it's gonna work as well. Let me tell you, these things clean our dishes and our clothes so incredibly well. I do not have any complaints whatsoever. And the last product that I have to show you are our dryer balls. These are our wool dryer balls. We have 4 of them. They have replaced laundry sheets. It helps dry your clothes quicker, so you're obviously using less energy. It also fluffs up your laundry, so that's really good. And like I said, helps with the static and that kind of thing. I love them. Ever since I started using them, I was like, why did I not use these sooner? I know this is like not a new thing. This has been around for a long time, but I recently jumped on the bandwagon to this, and I am obsessed. Like, so easy, so simple. You just keep them in your dryer, and they cut down on the time, on the energy, and we just love to see it. And that is all I have for you. Those are my top 10 favorite low waste products. I hope you enjoyed. If you have something that you have been loving in the low waste category, please leave it as a comment below. Let's help each other out. Let's get more suggestions, because I feel like we're all kind of looking to switch over things in our lives, and the more ideas, the merrier. Also, I will link to as much as I can below. Like I said, if I can't find it, I will link something similar. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, and I will see you in my new video next week.